His work week was not as bad as yours last week. He was bringing his coffee from home.
That's probably
Well,
true.
you merely wanted to cry.
That's how it is. Here we go. Once upon a groove on an old soul tune. I watch the pin move to shake the breakthroughs. My crew makes moves, maneuver in the right direction. The rest of you get left behind and messed up in this session. I'm not trying to make a difference, maybe some pocket change. I'm content with the boom bap.
Welcome to the Drogcast Live.
Hey!
Yeah. Episode 219.
219.
219 on your radio dial. No,
219.
218 last time.
I can't count.
Well,
Here's a quick lesson.
yeah.
I never went to school.
219
We have time for that later.
after 218.
I'm Travis.
I'm Dylan. I think this actually might be 220.
No, 218 was the last one that I have recorded.
But there's one we recorded has been published yet.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we did.
No, it was Adam Sweeney's.
There's another one.
Yeah, because you had Booker on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on that card right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Please don't say that because I erased the card like I always do.
Yeah.
All right.
219, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting off.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
son of a bitch. Well, I'm stupid.
And I'm guilty.
No, it's not your fault. It's definitely not your fault. We're a podcast that forgets the most rudimentary things about podcasting.
We're a podcast that deletes our own podcast.
Oh god, that's so dumb of me. And we hang out at Don's Depot. We have some drinks and we talk about the things that happen over the week. We'd like to do it with interesting people. We've got Adam Waters over here.
Hello.
On the left-hand side. Ben Hampton coming back.
Hey.
He's our banjo.
Mate.
And we'd like to goof it up. Damn, I knew there was something I forgot.
This could be Sadcast.
You forgot about Dre.
It's yeah. I forgot about Dre too. God damn it.
Jeez, you got to see somebody, man.
Yeah, it's fine. I just have to get
Pizza
I
in you.
just have to get pizza in me. No, I just have to get a Booker to come back and do the show again, exactly as it
Yay!
was.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to come back. He had such
It was a
fun
great
time.
show.
Yeah.
You should have been there. You should have heard it.
Yeah, you should have heard it first. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It'll be like a Disney Vault thing. You'll release it. You'll find it
Yeah.
and release it 20 years from now
On
for the low
VHS.
cost of $58.
No, that'll never happen. Only because it's
Put out a micro cassette.
a microfiche.
Do you remember having to do that in grade school and it was the coolest thing?
Scrolling through the microfiche.
Yep. The
it was-
library.
It was
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how fast I can make it go.
Yeah. Like, I mean, computers weren't a thing then, so that was the closest thing to a TV,
Entertainment.
I guess. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Google.
That was Google. Yeah. All right, let me flip through my Dewey Decimal thing here. Oh, look at this guy.
Going the wrong way.
Oh, that's not our pizza? I don't care then.
Yeah. The only guy who gets a pass for that's the pizza dude.
So this week we are without our comedians. We're without really a lot of focus, and we're trying. I'm trying my best not to just talk about Trump constantly for the entire episode.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it's been a slow Trump week. So.
has
Not really, but it's never
go-
really
go
a slow
compared to the
Trump
past
week.
couple
Well,
weeks. It's
compared to the
been
week
really
before,
slow.
okay, but I think
But
that's just a warm up for next week.
Oh, yeah. Next week is going to blow
he
up.
canceled.
His rally.
He canceled a rally because of all this Russia shit. Like
Maybe we don't know.
Well, we don't know. He might have canceled it
Did
because
he cancel
was so
it, or did
exhausted.
Putin cancel it? Or did Kushner cancel it?
I
I
think they
hope it's
mutually
canceled
agree.
because he has to go visit his son in jail.
Well, he apparently he has hired outside legal counsel.
Yeah, they
Yes.
are. There's a war room now
Yeah. Oh, there's
at
a
the
war-
White House
for this thing?
for just all the legal troubles.
Yeah.
Oh my
For him
God.
personally.
Yeah.
What? Oh, and how long has he been president?
124 days.
Feel proud, America. It's a new record.
Yeah, there was an article that came out from German humans. Were you waving at a fly or just a person?
I was waving at, I think, our pizza.
Oh, that'd be quick.
He was leaning out of the.
Well, now he's driving off.
Well, now he
Sure.
can't turn around.
I feel.
It was this German article. And it was just lampooning Trump and how it's literally the most embarrassing thing. That's
Oh, yeah.
ever
I read
happened to
that. Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. I think the words I would say was it's an international embarrassment. You should be ashamed of yourselves, America.
It's
Yeah.
awful. It's awful.
Yep.
Almost as bad as losing last week's recording.
And now I think just recently they left off the first gay husband, the husband of the guy from Luxembourg.
What, do they Photoshop him out of the picture or something?
No, they just didn't caption him.
Oh,
He's there in the picture.
He's in the picture.
They just chose not to. He's the only one they left out.
Oh my God.
That could just be a simple mistake. Maybe.
It's possible. Just
Probably
like,
not.
Just like not
Well-
signing a couple of very important things on a form.
Oh,
Yeah.
like it is kind of like the most it's an important issue because it's the first time they've ever had a first husband at a major summit.
Yeah.
It's noticeable that he's the only guy standing in the picture. So you think they'd want to put his name on it. Not doing it is clearly something.
Yeah. At best, it's just poor editing. And at worst, it's way
at worst, it was like legitimately.
At worst, it just goes off the scale.
Agendaed to death.
I'm kind of with you, though. I don't know about the uproar about the pushing to the front thing. I'm undecided about that.
I would say, and I think what I finally landed on was that it is both him doing a weird kind of broth-like thing, plus actually maneuvering. Like he is definitely trying to get to the front, but he didn't just push a guy out of the way. Like
it looked like he tried a little bit of a weird, obscure bro hug where he was grabbing.
It's like a side thing, but also the grab. And then,
right.
And
Still
then
a total
keep
dick
going.
move.
Well, and
it looked like a dick move.
At best, it was too bro for that fucking settings. Like this is minutes before the G7, and he's like just fucking hand fisting it up with his buddies. Like, no, we don't have time for this shit.
I just don't understand. Like, what the fuck did anyone expect? The guy's been around forever. He's never been different. He's always going to be like. Don't analyze it. He's a fucking
I don't think
asshole.
anyone expects any better.
Yeah.
It's still just crazy to watch, though. It's like,
I'm going to give you some sample words from Trump voters who are still supporters. Hey, just give the man a chance. It's only been 3 months, man.
It's only been 3 months, and it's countless
No,
legal problems.
It hasn't.
He's just showing you how broken the system is, man.
It's been decades.
No,
that
these guys-
motherfucker's been around.
His supporters are literally saying that. They're saying they're defending it and
Oh, I
justifying
know,
it. It's like it's
I know.
well, it's like the defense of the guy who body slammed that reporter.
yeah.
It's okay. He deserved it.
Oh, that guy won.
And he did win.
That's.
I mean, everyone expected him to.
Fuck
Minnesota's not, or wherever it was.
Well, when Fox News was the only one who had the truth, that's fun.
Yeah, they didn't really
he
report
picked
much.
him up and body
Well,
slammed him.
at least the reporter from Fox News, she made a statement that said straight up, yeah, he slammed him.
No, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they was like, no, this is exactly what we saw, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like there was no reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more people who have a habit of pitching childlike fits of violence and
Yeah.
And they don't even have
aggression.
Texas heat to blame.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't actually have anything
It
to
is
complain
sticky.
about. Well, it's the thing.
Whole
Also,
team is babies.
Whole team.
this other thing that happened this week, and I shared this with Adam. I think I shared it with an email or two.
Oh god, this is gonna.
Is this guy? His name is Brett Weinstein. I don't know if you saw this or not, Dylan. He's a professor. He's a professor from a college, and this college has this thing. It's an annual thing where they don't ask. As part of the show of inclusion that is multiple communities, all the people of color don't show up on
It's
one day.
called the Day of Absence.
Day of Absence. And so it's supposed to be a, hey, check it out. There's these people who you don't really, like you may take for granted, aren't there. Look how different it is. And they show it as a show of support. They've been doing it for years.
Okay.
This year, they wanted to change it so white people are not allowed to show up on that day.
Yeah. So
Not a voluntarily leave. It is a, no, we need a safe space kind of thing. And this poor guy, honestly,
well,
like
he wrote a letter,
it's got
basically
this, like,
saying that he was, it's been going for years and it's worked, the Day of Absence thing. But yeah, a huge difference between a coalition deciding to voluntarily absent themselves from a shared space in order to highlight their vital and underappreciated roles, and a group or coalition encouraging another group to go away.
The first is a forceful call to consciousness, which is, of course, crippling to the logic of oppression. And the second is a show of force, an act of oppression in and of self.
Yeah.
This guy's got tenure, and he had this letter, and he's like, you may take this letter as a formal protest. This is your structure.
Anyway, from this, there are more than one video that lasts way too long of fucking babies shrieking at him. Please don't play it. Oh my god.
Oh, no, that's fine. But
I'll be triggered.
Wait,
I swear.
so these are kids who are protesting.
who
this
want
guy-
him fired for being a racist for those comments.
for him saying to the faculty, order them. This is stupid. Don't order this. You're missing the point of the entire
Yeah, he
thing.
basically said it doesn't I don't agree with this for these reasons, and because of that, on the Day of Absence, I'm going to be on campus.
All right, I'm going to rerun it. I need to make sure I get them because we haven't mentioned names. So the guy Weinstein,
Yeah.
he's the professor who's been organizing this as a look. You might not.
Well,
see,
no, he was protesting it.
Yeah, no,
in this capacity.
I'm starting off in the very beginning because we didn't say names. You guys were saying that guy.
Oh, yeah.
So Weinstein is this guy. He's a professor
Yes.
and been rallying this thing at school, saying you don't recognize them. There's Latinos and black people around you because they're in the kitchen, so you don't see them. So we're saying voluntarily those guys don't show up, so you notice the impact of people who are
That
not
they have,
white.
and yeah. That is.
So now his boss at school said, no, now we're telling you all the white people don't show up, and it's an order.
Well, it's more the shrieking mob has decided that's what's going to happen.
He responded to his boss saying, no, that's not what this whole thing is.
Right.
You're wrong.
Right.
You're missing the whole fucking point.
Right.
And now students are complaining against the teacher for saying...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
Because that's the dumbest fucking thing I've heard this week.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
and they literally start protesting.
Debate and dialectic. Debate. Wait a second. No, it is. Debate means you are trying to win. Dialectic means you are using disagreement to discover what is true. I am not interested in debate. I am interested only in dialectic, which does mean I listen to you and you listen to me.
You don't have the email. We don't care.
It's not in the email, she says. And it just got to this crazy fever pitch, and so the thing I'm actually really fascinated about
goes
this
on
gentleman.
for 15 minutes before they finally cut it off. And
Well,
it's just,
and that's just the one video. You know, the other video is people who were protesting the next day. All these throws of the children who were trying their best to try to bring people together to protest to get this guy fired specifically. And really military tactics, which was crazy to me. It's like, literally, I saw a dude who's like walking around. It's like, if you have a sign, you yell loud. If you're white, you yell louder because you haven't lost anything, so you have to lose your voice today. Like, okay, I got this. There's like a lot of energy, but I kept thinking, like, oh God, you can't disagree with any of those people.
no,
Literally, if you change your mind in the middle of that fucking in the middle of an unruly mob, like, you don't have that fucking choice. You get fucking smashed. So the crazy thing is, I go looking for Brett, and I find that his Facebook page is completely wide open. Like, he's just that kind of guy. He's an academic. He's friends with people, and he tries to teach them things. And his brother is is also a math professor. He's like done some TED Talks. He's like this crazy right wing guy. And the reason why I saw all this is it's actually up here, I think. My brother, a biology professor in the crosshairs of lying mob. You SJWs just target the wrong guy. The left eats its own. You know?
Well, he got that part right.
Yeah. It's cray-cray, guys. And it seems like everything that's going to happen for the rest of the year. That's the biggest bummer.
Well, on
used to it.
on the plus side of SJW, if there is one, it can be found in the world of comedy. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, yeah.
They
is awesome.
nailed SJW bullshit in this season.
Yeah.
Did they?
Beautifully.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I'm not caught up on this season, and I've heard it was better than the second season, which sounds cool.
I don't know if it was better then, because I could use it with a lot less Titus singing all the time, every episode.
I thought
4 or 5 times an episode.
I did think the second season was the weakest of the shows. The third one picked it back up. The
Yeah.
first one was incredible, and the second one was good. It just wasn't as good.
This one, this season has a little more structured, a little more of an arc through the start beginning, and then has one. Like I said, they nailed social justice. They obliterated how stupid some of those things are. Like Kimmy goes to college, and then that explains a lot.
Okay. Time for that.
Enough said.
That was one, I gave that one 4 or 5 episodes, and I just couldn't get into it in the first
Wasn't
season.
your jam? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't really like 30 Rock either, really.
Oh, I loved 30 Rock.
What? I thought you didn't like it so much.
No, it's great.
Oh,
It's fantastic.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The plot thickens.
Well, because I thought you came across as like that you only like the Tracy Jordan's wife segments, the King of Jordan.
No, I
stuff.
think those are fantastic, but no, the whole show is really good.
Oh, cool.
Well, if it helps, Tina Fey does show up in season 2 of Kimmy Schmidt, and she's
incredible.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
At the end of season 1, I thought too, at the trial.
Oh no, different character.
I guess I haven't got that
Yeah,
far.
in season 1 she was the attorney, the O.J. Simpson attorney, Marcia Clark style.
Yeah.
In season 2, she becomes Kimmy's therapist, who's also an alcoholic Uber driver.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Uber
remember that.
passenger, Uber passenger.
Yeah. Who like
Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde, yeah.
The Heckle and Jive. Yeah.
heckle and
jive.
Heckle and jive.
It's hot out here.
Got to heckle, jive, and wail.
Yeah.
You know?
It is balmy.
It is balmy.
Yeah, and then she shows up again as the same character, the therapist. In
Oh, that's
season 3.
cool. I actually really like that character because the Tina Fey plays this character who, during the day, is a therapist who's absolutely normal, and then gets fucking wasted. Once she's wasted, she's like super fun.
Once she's off work, and like it's
And Kimmy's an Uber driver, so she keeps picking this same person up over and over again. And like the therapist won't tell her certain things when she's sober, but will tell her things when she's drunk. And so it's like she's trying to position for it. Like it's pretty funny.
Yeah. And it is like Jekyll and Hyde. They're aware of each other, like they're two different personalities.
Yeah, they leave notes for each other.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's
Pretty good
pretty
system.
Let's take our first break because there's pizza here, and we'll come back after that. Bye-bye.
Wipe the dust off the canvas and wait till we break.
Papa John's. It's the fish blood.
My old soul shoe tripping on his deep groove. And the night's new, what I feeling, what a nice mood. A bam boom rock, we're here to rock.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Yay!
Segment 2 is the Double Deuce. The Drunkcast Live. I'm still Travis. I'm still with Dylan.
Yeah.
And we're still with Adam.
Hello.
And Banjo.
Hey.
Banjo. 14 minutes on the clock. I like that pizza. Thanks for eating pizza with us, guys.
Pizza's good.
Pizza is good.
Thanks for getting pizza.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben, for paying for it.
You know.
I'm
You know
hoping
me.
everyone listening took their pizza break.
I hope so, too.
They
And had
I'm
a
sure
good
they did.
one.
If you did not finish your pizza, pause now and then come back and we'll
Put it
talk.
in the fridge
Well, they're not
for
talking.
tomorrow morning.
They're not
Yeah.
talking, so it's fine.
Do not warm it up.
where it will be superior.
That is true. Never reheat pizza.
No, there's no point.
You guys are fucking stupid.
It can,
I'm about
it-
to, I'm
it
about
can
to quit the
only-
show.
It can only be done in one way, and that's like in a toaster oven.
Or a microwave, or an
No,
oven.
never in a microwave.
Yes, you just don't know. I mean, there's just all sorts of kinds of pizzas.
If you want to have soggy, stale shit bread, yeah,
No,
sure.
no, there's certain kinds of pizzas. Like, there's certain pizzas that work well in microwaves. There's some that should be pan-fried specifically. Like, but if you like Pizza Hut, that's a better way of reheating it.
No one likes Pizza Hut.
Well, people who have taste buds that are normal like Pizza Hut.
I want
Dylan.
taste buds.
But like, throwing it in a pan with a little bit of oil or butter or whatever is a really nice way of reheating it.
So I think we have a vote of 2 completely no
Yeah.
heat. I have a maybe heat.
Only heat, yeah.
And so that means you lose. Okay.
If I had that kind of time,
No. That only works if I'm not correct originally, and I am. So technically, it means
Never
to-
reheat pizza.
One,
yes.
1 to 1, I'm correct still. And then you guys have been smoking drugs all day and still believe that
The Drugos?
cold
Las
pizza is
Drogas.
better.
Las Drogos?
Cold
That's what I
pizza.
did
The
all
only
day.
reason cold pizza is cool is because it's still good by itself. But hot food is always better.
No, man. I would
Hot food
I would
is
eat cold pizza
always
over hot pizza anytime. Like, I would order pizza,
Okay, so we know that Ben is now just
Put it
plain
in the
wrong.
fridge.
This is what I'm saying. So this is the company you keep, sir.
put it in the fridge, eat it when you're ready. Like, you order it around 4 p.m., put it in the fridge, so dinner time is 6:30, you have good cold pizza.
Yeah. Like getting all that fat in brisket, so it gristles up. So when you chew it, it chews back at you. Like, oh
Fat
man,
and
that's
gristle are
that's a
separate
lot of
things,
fun.
so your argument
is
is
true.
flawed already.
No, it's gristly is what I said. Like what's going to taste like is a completely different thing because when it's hot, the fat melts off. It dribbles and the grease is all fucking cool.
I
But when
mean,
it when it
I don't
chills
think
up,
we're talking about gristle. We're talking or about brisket at all. We're talking about pizza, separate thing, totally separate thing, and it's good cold.
I mean, if you don't understand complex arguments, that's fine. We can come back to this
You
in the
can't
fight in
make
3.
good complex arguments.
Oh, you just
That's
missed a
also
second
fine.
complex argument. Wow, that's crazy.
It's weird.
You need to stop drinking for a little bit, or drink more. Okay. There we go. Sip.
It's just Coke. That's the problem.
this is the kind of stuff for the third segment.
It
just
is,
for
yeah.
the record, guys.
This is the sparring deuce.
I mean, Papa John's was boxing for so long.
It just rubbed off.
Yeah, it just rubbed off. Just ready to fight.
Got me a hankering for it
Fight.
from the fridge.
What are we talking about?
Well, we talk about some Trump and stuff, but Trump and circumstance, but we don't have to talk about that any further.
Trump and circumstance.
This is probably the best. Everybody's saying the point is the best.
Huge.
Nobody's ever seen anyone as good as me. Believe me.
That was supposed to be an echo,
Yeah.
not mocking.
No, it's just him repeating himself. That.
Yeah.
I have a random thing.
Yeah, please. I was going with movies, but
Floor is yours.
Friend of mine got shingles.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
that's awful.
Take that,
Yeah.
friend of Dylan's.
Yeah. Something I'd never heard of before.
So angry.
I mean, I've seen all the
It's not
TV commercials.
that rare.
It's not uncommon for sure. It's just
Scurvy
scary.
is.
Oh no, I see all the TV commercials. Like, if you're over 65, chances are you might have shingles somehow in your life. This is a gentleman in his mid 30s, so just odd.
Well, when speaking to the elderly people and saying you likely had shingles sometime in your life, that could have been in their 30s. You know?
No. The way the thing is, if you have had a thing, you will be likely to more likely in your older.
So's the 30-year-old.
No.
Yeah.
It's you're more likely to have shingles later in life if you haven't had chickenpox when you're a kid. To have it in the 30s is actually kind of weird.
Right.
So you're saying he's a reptoid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, a pool.
Hi,
of,
Alex.
Hi, Alex. What? You said it was a pool of people who. Oh, was that Alex?
Yes.
Oh, crazy. That sucks. Sorry, Alex.
You deserve everything you get, Alex.
It's a pool. It's a pool of people who get shingles
you
without
get
getting
from messing around.
chickenpox somehow.
No Jim Jam on.
Yes.
What? I didn't think it was possible.
Yeah. So if you get chicken pox as a kid,
Yeah.
chances are you'll never see anything ever again. But if you do get chicken pox or don't get chicken pox, the chance of you having it later in life as shingles happens more
So,
if you're later in
no
life
matter
than
what,
middle life. Yeah.
You
That
may
ain't-
get shingles.
yeah.
Yes.
You may get shingles.
We have just scientifically reduced
Yeah.
the odds from 50-50 to 100%. You're definitely getting shingles.
You may get shingles.
You may.
No matter what.
Whether you had chickenpox as a kid or didn't.
That's awful. That's an awful thing to think about because
You could have them right now, is what we're saying.
it's the silent killer. Find out in segment 3 if you have shingles.
Or if Travis is still alive.
Yes.
All the
Send
shingles.
us $49.95 for an informative pamphlet and DVD.
From Pueblo, Colorado.
all the research money for shingles got cut, so it's going to be the next.
Yeah, we never know now. Thanks, Trump. Yeah. The answer was in this year's budget gone.
Gone.
You see the new meme? It's Smokey the Bear.
anymore?
Smokey the Bear saying, only you can prevent forest fires. No, seriously, it's only you. We don't have the budget for it anymore.
That sounds about right.
That's fun. That's a fun thing. It's always Trump.
Yeah.
Always Trumpadelphia.
It's a movie.
Yeah, I can't remember if I talked about it on the show about seeing Split, the M. Night movie.
new-
No, we
M.
did not
Night
talk
thing,
about
yeah.
that. But
Man, that fucking movie rules. I was really, really happy.
I'm
with-
looking forward to watching it.
really fucking good.
We were both. I haven't seen it, but I was happy to hear that because it's been a long, dry run for Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah, yeah.
Just shit after shit after shit. I was like, Unbreakable. That's it. That's all you've done.
No, we discussed.
Sixth Sense is great too.
Well, no, you're saying since Sixth Sense. Yeah.
Sixth
was
Sense
like-
was first.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
98.
he was saying since Unbreakable. Yeah,
That was like
everything after
2000,
That
yeah.
was bad.
Right.
I don't know if I agree.
So
with
I would
a
take
lot of
Unbreakable over Sixth Sense any day. It
But
wasn't that good.
the grandma's house, that was the gift?
The
Is that
Visit.
what it was? The Visit. I've heard good things about that.
I have that one too. I need to watch it. Have not done it yet.
Yeah.
You know me.
Sure. I think that was kind of his Shyamalan-essence.
I also like both Signs and the one in the Village. So may I'm broken.
Oh, well, they have cold pizza in the Village, so that makes sense.
No, they didn't know.
I'd go to that
Village. the things in the costumes.
Some of us are busy. I ain't
They-
getting
they
the
took the
cast iron
pizza.
out to reheat some fucking Papa John's. No, man, I'm just eating it.
Yeah.
It's easy.
No, I'm not, did we cover the show or
Back
not?
to this
Yeah.
again.
don't know.
I already won that argument.
Just everyone let him think he did.
And his grand prize, shingles.
Shingles.
We've got your shingle scheduled for next week, Wednesday.
That's what they were doing when they were boxing it on the little thing. That they're putting the shingles on it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Just pick up some scabs right now.
Little packets of shingles.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just those little red. That's
It's red, not red pepper.
That's
yeah.
not red pepper. It's just scabs.
Just scabs.
This
that
went
itch.
to a good place.
Hey, it's
Papa
really,
John's.
It's really
It's
hot.
just scabs.
Actually, that does taste right.
Yeah.
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 Well, you guys like Papa John's, but
I like the sweet sauce, man.
Bitcoin did super good this last couple of weeks, and
Yeah,
now it's
sure
crashing
did.
again. So expect a Bitcoin's Dead article or 5 to come out soon. But this is excellent news.
Yeah, I got up to $2,800.
Yeah,
I sold mine.
Yeah.
2800.
yeah. It's floating around 2,000 now. So it's like, oh my god, it dropped $800 in the week or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, motherfucker, let it do it. Just let it get more.
I sold all
And
mine at
hodl.
2,000.
It's great.
Hodl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't really have that much to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So you made $45.
I made $450.
Okay, good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then wait for it to come down and pick it back up as whatever.
Yeah.
That was crazy though, because
I'm elated.
it became so popular that a lot of the trade sites could not keep up with the.
Yeah, Coinbase went down.
Yeah,
It was down for days.
yeah.
A couple
that's the
other
highest
ones.
it's ever been.
A couple other ones are still
Yeah.
up, but they're not actually. You can't buy Bitcoin from them right now because they're so behind.
That's a lot of consumer confidence right there.
Yeah, and that's annoying. But
yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
it is true if you've been in it for holding for or hodling for a while. it's just the same story over and over again. So it's like, oh my God, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. We're like, let's just wait till that. And there we go. Yeah, that's get down. Get down from there.
That's why I sold mine.
Same way
Made my money.
you do
walked
stocks.
out.
Yeah.
You don't buy a stock to sell the next day. You hold it for 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, the difference though is stocks are usually
Get
based
rich.
on a company that actually makes and does something rather than Bitcoin.
I'm talking the method
Yes.
of investing.
Yeah,
Yes.
the method of mayhem.
Anyway, fun times.
Remember those guys?
Because Bitcoin is not a currency; it's an asset.
It's a commodity. Oh yeah, it's an asset. Yeah.
It's legally considered a commodity.
You're
in the
considered a
US.
commodity.
Yeah, that's true.
Man,
but
we're off to a fighting start in this double D's.
Grr.
Yeah.
It's because of the heat.
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Texas
this is actually the first hot weekend we've had. So this year, welcome to the party, pal.
Well, it doesn't even feel as bad as it is. Like, because driving here,
It's only 97. It's fine.
Well, I mean, like even just saying only 97. Like, I feel like years ago, 97 was just fucking awful.
Oh, because we're older now, and the older you get, the more heat you want.
No,
That's why they all moved from the north down to the south, and Florida and
sure.
I don't think
Utah
they want
and
this kind of
Mexico.
heat, though. They want like California and Florida.
They want dry heat.
yeah, they want that
Yeah, we ain't got that today.
that mid
No.
80s heat.
This
They don't
is-
want.
Right. The sunny. They want sunny.
No one wants
We've
this.
already had the St. George, Utah argument on the show before. I'm just saying. The average age of people who live in Arizona is over 65. So
And if you can name what episode we had the argument in,
You win $50.
Not
worth of insure.
219.
Not
Just-
this one. That one.
Not
the last one.
Not the last one.
Nope.
Lost in the vault.
So Split was a good movie.
Yes, it was great. Also, Hardcore Henry was surprisingly good. For as goofy as it was. I mean, like, no, I wouldn't say. I shouldn't say good. I said what I mean is enjoyable. It was.
Okay.
It was really. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to,
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
what I saw in the trailer, which
Yeah.
I was like, nah, that's stupid.
Well, they pimped it pretty hard as basically your first-person shooter. Now it's
Well,
a movie, but
It was. It was
but there's
just-
also a plot of some kind.
There's a plot.
Yeah.
It's a small
Yeah.
plot. But I mean, it's the kind of plot you'd see.
It was
in
an
a,
action movie, good enough plot.
yeah. It was good enough. Yeah.
Like it was like was it commando level plot?
Yeah. Basically.
Oh, was
Pretty
it
much.
better than that?
No. Well, actually, I guess it's better than that. Technically, I'd say. Yeah.
It's not really that hard to beat Commando in plot.
I thought it was a trick question. I mean, I know he throws saw blades. And he hides behind a clay pot that gets shot up with like a M60 or something, and
Yeah.
he still pops out and throws that saw
Bullets
blade.
bouncing off fern leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Attention
pot-
to detail, kids.
potting soil is thick.
That's
It's dense clay potting soil.
It's the fish blood or
That-
whatever.
he gets
It's the fish blood.
he gets to the island at the same time as the flight was supposed to get to the island, without being on that flight
I forgot about that.
and doing a lot of other stuff, running around and then getting on a prop plane and breaking in. Yeah. So apparently he's faster than a jet, flying 12 hours straight, nonstop.
I know I've talked about the commando theory, the commando effect or whatever before, but like I came up with a better version of it with instead of the jumping out of the window thing, is that anytime there's a situation where they have a little bit of time left, there's a bomb, and the bomb's going to go off, and a person puts a timer to X number, the commando theory is that why not, because you're writing the thing, make the number reasonable, but not too much time. So what will happen is like, there's 30 seconds left, and then it's like 17 minutes of expedition. It's like, that's lazy. That's the lazy thing to me. It's like, so make it 18 minutes of expedition, they can't get to it or whatever. Like that's...
I demand that all bomb defusals featured in television shows or movies should be successful if they're scripted to be successful, and the timer should have like some arbitrary number, like 3 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Sure.
Because that motherfucker, it's his job. Like he knows. He's good. Like, in the weird gear, just click. All right, lunch.
Here's a little food for your brain bones. There was a movie, a giant Depp, Christopher Walken. This is called Out of Time.
Okay.
It actually is based on a bomb was going to go off, and the movie is actually shot in real time. So it's an hour and a half long
That's
movie.
great.
It's wonderfully done, but the movie itself tanked miserably because no one cared about that ticking time bomb, literally.
Okay.
Because it happened in real time. There was no real
uh-huh.
anxiety or rush to make something happen.
Yeah. And that's a good point too. Oh my God, it's about to blow.
Uh-oh. Click the thing, Adam. Put on...
1 second.
I clicked it.
Honestly,
No, the red wire.
I believe all those shows should also have that, like Sherlock, the BBC Sherlock version of the thing. where like there's also a switch that turns the motherfucker off because people who make bombs don't want to blow up and they want to have a way of like turning it off while they're transporting it one way or the other.
Or it's like you guys looking at all the complex wiring and the little beep 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 beep. People are sweating. And he just looks over and the cord plugged into the wall.
Yeah. It's on one of those timers too, like the
egg timer or whatever the thing is, kitchen timer.
Just unplug it. Fuck's sake, guys!
Just turn the timer back until you can figure out.
Quit doing this to everybody, guys.
Yeah, we are not dealing with professionals here.
And I think that leads into because there was the bombing at the Ariana Grande thing.
Yeah,
and so it's very easy. It was like, no, it was a rogue agent or this, and it's like, well, but it was a practice thing that did exactly what it was supposed to. And like, if you don't watch TV and actually work with explosives, like that's really fucking hard to do. Like you need someone who's smart with explosives. And people watch TV is like, it's just the red and blue wires, dude. Like, no,
it's not.
No, there's gonna be a switch.
What if they use all yellow wire?
Everyone knows it's just a Nokia phone taped to a little bit of plastic
to gray clay,
stuck into the clay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everyone that's how bombs work.
Well, you got to have the two curly wires out of the Nokia,
of course,
going into the thing. Yeah.
Wasn't like one of those stories of a suicide bomber that went off early because she received some text from her carrier, like
your payment has been processed.
Yeah, honestly, something like that. Like, so that went off. It was enough to do. Yeah. Oh, good. Let's take another break. We'll come back.
Bank account.
But boobs is
ass.
Yeah, ass is a thing. Yeah.
Going on this fortified train, slowly sewing my name on the quilt. Wipe the dust off the canvas and wait till we break.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Hey.
What? Segment 3. What? The Fighting 3. Thunder Sound. Still hanging with Dylan. Still hanging with
Thunder Sound.
Still hanging with Ben. Still hanging with Adam.
Sound of thunder. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Thunderstruck. You changed your name to Thunderstruck?
Ben and I used to fall asleep to a Rain CD.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
I still have the MP3.
Yeah, I do too.
Of the whole thing.
It's
It's like 45 minutes long.
Yep.
I set up speakers in our bedroom specifically to listen to, because there's a lot of great Android apps that just have.
I have that one. If I ever get it,
yeah,
it's
It's
just
the one where you
rain
can pick
sounds.
the different white noises and the brown noises.
Yeah,
this
look.
one's all just mine's just all rain. Yeah, like rain on tints and
you can adjust things like the volume of any thunder, birds singing, campfire sounds,
like
piano
it's
playing.
super nice. Yeah, some are on concrete, some are on tint. My tint one's probably my favorite.
Rain on tint.
Tint is pretty good.
They have some ocean rain.
See, there was one I had where you could. It
Lovely.
was a set of sounds you could pick. So it was rain on tent, but if you also wanted crickets, you could click that and it'd join in. They would join in.
Yeah.
But then, paradoxically, you could also pick campfire sounds while it was raining, which I thought was pretty cool.
It's a thing.
Actually, speaking of sounds, I haven't played this in a long time.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
love
you
this.
should play that.
The Wikipedia.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Have you seen this, Ben?
No.
I'm pretty sure I shared this with you at least.
What?
So this that keeps happening. This is an interesting little project where every single time Wikipedia is updated,
Edited or a new user joins.
So, and the size of the bubble that you see on the screen is the size of the actual change,
Okay.
And the tone corresponds.
and the tone changes. It corresponds to editing as adding or retracting.
Okay.
Yeah. And anytime there's a big wah is a new user. It's really nice. It's very
That's
fun.
nice.
Yeah. Political correctness is up there.
And surprise.
The
Crimson
Modiva bar
Dynamo.
grenade attack.
Oh yeah, welcome new user. Leader of the official opposition. You can click on the thing and see what the. Hey, look, here are the edits. Look at this guy. That's true. That was wrong before. Thanks, guys.
It's so fixed now.
I've been waiting for them to fix that one. Glaring.
I like that, especially for the Fighting 3. Just having a good old fight.
Yeah.
Just
Just having a good old hate each other.
a real row.
Knockdown drag out.
I got a white noise generator too. I got the snooze thing that I got on Kickstarter, and that's kind of nice. It's just a big fucking.
Doesn't like your Alexa do that for you? You just say, "Rain sounds, bitch." Like,
We don't talk to Alexa anymore.
Yeah, not like that.
She's a lady.
She's a lady.
Travis, you promised. She's bad for you.
No, I don't know if the Alexa does it. Oh, it's a separate little. It's fans, I guess.
Alexa
That
is
speed up and
everything.
slow down. You like Alexa?
I don't have one, but it does everything now. It's almost sentient.
It does everything, but it's also like, oh, you're still here, you know. Right now, my Alexa is in the bathroom. Andrea uses it to listen to podcasts, and also to not turn her alarm off while I'm taking a shower.
Have you trained it? Have you trained it?
I'll be in the shower, and her alarm is going off in the bathroom, fucking loud as shit, and I'm soaking wet. I can't get to across the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like yelling, Andrea, 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 and she's
That's good. You need to say Alexa.
Yeah.
And tell her to turn that shit off.
Amazon doesn't even listen to me anymore. I'm like, Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. It's just rattling off NPR. It's like, shut up. I have to go over and hit a button like a fucking homeless person.
Yeah. Gross, man.
Buttons?
Yeah.
That is not the future.
Speaking of that, when Mike, so Blemon's here, and when Mike came, we went to the liquor store because he wanted to get some stuff. We went to Specs, and right next to the In-N-Out, there was this dude, this homeless guy. He has his bike sprawled out in the grass. He's laying against this huge pot in front of the In-N-Out, whatever, and he's got this FedEx bag that he is like, and when I said to Mike, it was like this bag that he's like Mary Poppinsing, like he's like reaching in farther than the bag is long, just trying to find something. Like he's just like so enthralled in it.
Good old bag of holding.
And the next time we came through, the dude is still there, still trying so hard to find
Still
like
searching?
just that last pill or whatever the fuck was in the bag. Like I'm pretty sure it was not his bag. I mean, who knows?
That's pretty judgy.
It is judgy, but I'm pretty sure he was homeless. Where do you deliver FedEx when you're homeless?
Well, but for Mike,
moon.
But for Mike, that's a treat. That's like a movie that I happen to go see a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
And that boy loves his movies.
He sure does love his movies. Mike's our friend who goes to Fantastic Fest every year, which is up at 10, out at 1
a.m.
Up at 10 a.m., out at 1 a.m., go to sleep, get back up, and do that for what?
7 days.
7 days.
Of sitting in movie theaters watching
movie
movies.
marathons,
But he
yeah.
loves it. He loves it.
Huh.
Yeah, he's actually in town for a concert, apparently, which sure shocked me.
JoJo's Escape Plan.
But he'll be back in September for movies.
For his precious.
He is precious. No, I give him credit. Like that's his thing. That's his yearly vacation. I watch movies, man.
What do you what's the longest marathon of a movie you guys have ever sat through?
Like a movie marathon.
A marathon of movies, yeah.
In a theater or at home?
Good question.
Let's do in a theater actually, with the theme.
I did a 12-hour movie like a festival one day.
A festival?
Yeah. It was fun, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched more than 2 in a row.
Or the two.
I don't even know.
Were they themed together, or were they
I think
like sequels?
No,
It's just the only time I've ever done that.
It was with the guys,
Yeah.
and it was watching Pirates of the Caribbean, and we just sat through to the next two and watched it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We watched that movie 11 times in theaters.
Wow.
We
Love
loved
the
that
shit out of
movie.
it. You know, Chance dressed up like a pirate for the first showing of that movie. He was so excited.
That's pretty cool.
Well, he already had the costume.
He did.
That's a
Big old
chance thing
boots,
to do.
But it was like the captain, like basically a Captain Morgan style,
Yeah,
big
feather
fucking
tricorn.
Big-
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I have one.
But he came. He didn't come as some like slub. No one doing the mopping or whatever.
Yeah,
like he showed up like
No, he was.
like yeah,
Like he was in charge.
like give me the wheel. You know, like
Yeah.
he was so excited with that.
Take me
movie.
to your women.
Yeah.
Did it dress up like a ninja? I can't remember if I went theme with it or opposite theme. It was college, man.
Take me to your women. I need their opinion. This tie or this tie?
Shit.
He had some crazy boot covers that would go over his Converse too. So is that the longest that you've been in a movie theater? Is it 2 hours watching?
Yeah, or
Pirates.
there's a couple of times where it's like you go, you pay, you go see the movie you want to see, but then you just like go over to another theater,
Yeah, I mean,
or
you're in there.
You and see another movie. I don't recall which ones they were because neither of them were that memorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just a thing that happened. That's so no, I haven't.
Yeah.
But
I think we did the same. Melanie and I did the same thing. We went to one movie and then
sneak into
skipped
the
over
other.
to the other
yeah.
one. But I can't remember those.
Never
either.
done that. Never done that.
But
So that's
I mean, I
the,
think we bought popcorn that day, so I think it's fair.
there's been times like at home where I want to watch all the Lord of the Rings director's cuts back
Oh, yeah,
to
of
back.
course.
But
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
also cooking and you're still
Yeah.
doing like you're not really sitting there watching the whole time. Yeah, I don't think it counts.
Home binging is a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, yeah, the binging seasons of TV shows is a much more dangerous prospect.
Yeah, I'm back to the office.
But it takes dedication to actually go to theaters like for weeks at a time.
I was so excited to see the new episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine because I've missed it.
I'm so glad that you got into that show.
It's so good.
Are you caught up to the end?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The latest episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the season ended this week.
Oh, yeah. So the last episode of the season.
But it's like, 3 weeks ago, and they had their social justice moment, which it was their Emmy submission. It was all about Terry, and there's a lot of African American stuffs.
Yeah.
I
thought that was a really good episode.
No, it was wonderfully done. It really was. But it was tonality-wise, you can go, this is their Emmy submission.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Which they deserve it because it's a fucking good show.
It is a good show.
Holt is the
Have you
best.
seen that?
Yeah, I watched the first couple episodes of the first season, and I liked it.
Somebody put together all of Holt's insults to Wunsch, and that's some of the funniest writing.
He's such a great kid.
Sticks and stones, Holt. Are you describing your breakfast?
Are you describing your... I love the way he talks, especially when he gets incensed. Like, there's like his teeth are very dry all of a sudden. Like his
Of course, he always
lips
apologizes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my outburst just then.
I'm sorry I don't have time. I'm sorry for cussing.
I,
Like that kind of thing, yeah. No, thank you.
like my new office, 20th floor. Yes, I never thought I'd see you this high without a broom under you. He's perfect.
It's a great
Oh,
show.
I love when his mom shows up at the last couple episodes.
Oh, yeah.
They were thinking about doing...
We're not fighting. Come on, we're all agreeing this is a great show. God damn it.
Yeah.
We got this all. Damn Texas heat, man.
Yeah, it makes us all...
It is. I resisted watching it just because it was cop-based, and I'm so fucking tired of law shows or cop shows
But
or
that's
any
not-
of that. But I'm glad I was finally pressured enough by Travis to try it, and I spent a few weeks going through
Oh, it's a
from
great
the
show.
beginning. It was just fucking amazing.
It's a great show.
Yeah, and Trial and Error.
And Trial and
Trial and
Error
Error
is
is
very
fantastic.
good. Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually...
It's the music, man. It's bringing us down. Yeah.
All right, yeah,
It's
let's
combating
calling
the
us.
humidity.
That white noise.
kick this up. Let's kick this up.
No! Make America great again!
I hate this song.
Okay, here's something really tense. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music that I use for the totally easy questions.
Man. How come nobody's ever been on a show? It's like, last question, gonna be a millionaire. Like, well, do you want to be a millionaire? And the guy's just like, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
I had
I'm
fun,
over it,
but
yeah.
you guys are lame.
Did you see the guy that breezed through all of "You Want to Be a Millionaire" to the last thing? He used none of his little lifelines.
Oh, and called his dad?
He used his lifeline
Yeah.
to call his dad and said, "Hey, I'm about to be a millionaire," and then answered the question.
Yeah. that was
pretty-
That was really
pretty
sweet.
boss.
Yeah, that's
I
baller.
Well, that's
appreciate
how you
that.
do it. You
That's baller moves.
gotta save it.
Well, I think Terry Crews is still hosting that show.
Is he hosting that show?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
eventually, if someone lands on it, like Family Feud, you know.
Speaking of Family Feud, friend of the show was on Family Feud not too long ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Jill Dixon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Keith. Excuse me. Yeah, his family was on. They advanced a couple times.
They got they did 3 episodes or 2
Three episodes. And the first one was really funny because Steve Harvey was definitely not into his antics at all. And
Have you seen the episode? I've always seen screen caps.
I watched the first one, and the best thing of the first one is when he tripped. When Joel, they were doing the fast money thing at the end. You know,
Okay, yeah.
He was the last one to go on. He had to score like an additional 150 points or whatever, which is like the most tense thing you can be because your family's never going to let you live that down. And they won, which was great. But 2 things. One, when the question was name another thing except for a belly that belly dancers shake, and first person said jewelry, and Joel said fat, which is true.
Yeah.
But,
It got like 5 points or something.
Yeah.
but the
Wouldn't it be hips or wrists or something, I guess?
boobs is
Ass.
Yeah, ass is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Ass is the thing.
Ass is a thing.
Yeah.
And the other thing was that when he ran out to do the thing, when he got really excited, he tripped on his way in. And you could see Steve Harvey's face just like, what, fucking
fool.
white people. You know? It was pretty great. But yeah, good on them for making it. I don't even know what that process is, but I know you still have to fly out to California to compete.
Yeah, but I believe it's pronounced California.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
California.
Only if you're governor.
Only if you're good.
And Austria.
No, I've never skipped theaters. I don't think I've ever stolen a show by staying through it twice. Dollar Cinemas a bunch of times. I'm trying to think.
I
of
used
any-
to. There was a Dollar Cinema at Wells Branch in Mopac.
Yeah.
and I used to go there all the time.
yeah. I remember that one.
I actually watched.
Yeah.
I watched a number of movies like by myself in an empty theater.
Yeah.
and just going, this ain't bad.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's all right.
Watching the first Matrix. Oh no, I did watch. I think the first Matrix 3 times in a row in one day.
First Matrix?
Well, I thought there was a sequel coming out.
No, it's John Wick
Were there
2.
books? Were there books?
That's John Wick 2.
Oh, it's John Wick 2.
No, it
Sorry,
doesn't
sorry.
exist either.
No, that doesn't exist either. That's true. Because it makes the first one bad somehow.
What?
Just like Kill Bill.
Well, Kill Bill should have been in one movie. Let's start with that.
Yes.
And only an hour and a half long. And mostly just the anime part.
We just keep agreeing with everything, and now we're out of time. Let's take another break. We'll come back and do some
Worst
shots,
fighting third ever.
and we'll fourth it up.
We failed you.
But
Wipe the dust off the canvas and wait till we break like
It cost one human life to write it. So
deep groove. And the night's new. What a feeling, what a nice mood. A bad boom rock. We're here to rock you. It's like, damn, what a vibe.
welcome back to the show, everybody.
Hey!
What's segment 4? It's a toast segment. It's a little toast. Still hanging out. Is there anything that we didn't talk about this week that we wanted to talk about?
Oh. We're I think catawampus is the word for today.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because, we were fighting, we weren't fighting. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of whack. Mm-hmm. We deleted an episode, apparently.
Yes.
The Seth Rich stuff was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Seth Rich? What's the Seth Rich stuff?
That DNC person that got murdered.
Yeah, murder's always funny.
That sounds hilarious so far.
it's the way the Republicans framed it.
Well, no, it both
Oh,
it's literally both. But like Kim.com came out and like got Sean Hannity's attention. He's like, I know, blah blah. I have information that
This is
that Seth Rich was actually murdered by the DNC. It's
Right.
not the Russians. It's not any of this
This
stuff.
is a perfect opportunity for exposition for people who have no idea, like
Yeah,
myself.
this is actually like a DNC
so, like,
staffer.
what exactly happened from the beginning?
All right, so during the midst of the political race, the election race, the tinfoils and the Trump and the Donald people had like very loosely evidenced like the Clintons kill people, like
Sure.
so
Yeah.
what it
Follow the
was
string of
assumed was
murders, yeah.
like Seth Rich was just this guy who worked at the DNC.
Who actually
And-
was murdered.
and he actually was
in
murdered
D.C.
Okay.
and it was just a real loose, closed, shut case. Where he wasn't robbed, but they're like, no, it looks like a mugging gone wrong, and he's dead now. It was like, well, his wallet and his stuff's still there. Like, why wouldn't you just take it at that point? But anyway,
Get spooked.
Yeah.
fast forward to right about the last couple weeks, and it's coming back up that it's assumed that Seth Rich was the WikiLeaks DNC leaker.
Well,
Okay.
not assumed. That's the wrong word. That involves intelligence and evidence and
Sure.
connecting of dots. Well, okay. It has been the talking point.
It had been claimed.
Claimed.
And it was the talking point. And then Kim.com comes out of left field
Yeah.
on Twitter and is like, on Tuesday, I'm going to release a statement proving that Seth Rich was... Because WikiLeaks won't disclose sources. They just absolutely refuse at all turns.
Right.
And so he's like, I'm going to prove that it was Seth Rich. And his statement was so whack. Just absolutely nothing there at all. And then Sean Hannity got in a big bunch of trouble for like, come on, Kim, let's do this.
Sure. And that's why he's on vacation right now. And that's why it's the same situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'll probably still come back, but they just dropped the whole story.
Okay.
So this was supposed to be the big crucial thing. It's like, no, the Russians didn't hack anything.
Yeah,
Seth Rich didn't. He got murdered for it.
It's complete tinfoil.
It is super tinfoil. It's delightful.
And it's crazy because I'm sure one of those people, a person who would believe that or believe in Pizzagate or believe in all of this.
Same crew.
Benghazi, yeah. Will be like, no. Kushner would never ask for a direct line to the Kremlin.
Yeah.
There's no, it's not. That's fake news.
Yeah, you snowflakes.
Yeah, snowflakes. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What I'm surprised
Crying
about,
liberal.
You cocks.
how come no one's talking about Pamela Anderson and Julia Assange dating?
Is that a thing?
Is
It
that a
is.
thing?
It is a thing.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
guess because nobody knows.
I feel bad for poor
I didn't know.
Julian Assange.
Yeah. Well, no, her Hep C is cured now because she has the Simpsons money. Was it Simpsons or Futurama? The cure to AIDS is money.
Oh, South Park. did that.
South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she has that now, so she
Sure.
cured her Hep C, so she's
yeah.
fine now. She's clean.
Yeah.
Dang,
No,
that's all it
no,
takes is
no.
just you throw money at it.
Yeah, you blend the money in and you inject it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's why rich people with HIV or AIDS are still alive.
Yeah. Do you have to like repeat the process to keep your protection money up, or like what is Hep C's game here?
I don't know what WikiLeaks to tell us. So.
Right.
And none of us are rich enough to know.
They won't disclose their sources.
That's exactly right.
If we have to ask,
Brain fight.
Then we can't afford it.
if we
Yeah.
can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Circle of life.
The first time I saw a viper, and asked my dad, it's like, how. What was like? What's the miles per gallon on the thing? He's like, hey, that's the first time you ever seen
Zero.
that. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Negative.
you can't afford it.
Yeah. It's actually gallons per mile.
Yeah.
It's not
Right,
miles per
right.
gallon.
It
an
actually
hour.
just costs you 20 gallons of gas just asking the question.
Yeah.
Just for being curious in the car.
What really sucks about that is my very first car when I was a kid got worse mileage than a Viper, and it was nowhere nearly as cool as a Viper.
Oh no, sure, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Old shit cars, man. If only the government wasn't hiding that special, amazing carburetor that would like do 300 miles a gallon.
51.
Yeah, exactly.
Alien technology.
Yeah.
Just look in the back of
Carburetor.
every Popular Mechanics magazine. It's in there. You
Now
can build
you're
your own.
You're talking my language now, buddy.
It's a carburetor that goes 300 miles a gallon, and also will float the car.
Yeah.
But it's just the plans.
You know what?
$7,000.
one of Adam and I's buddies from a long time ago had a Viper. Jason.
Jason Burrows.
He let me
Yep.
drive it one night. It was like 3 a.m. on Mopac, before Mopac was the tollway
Construction.
and all that stuff. Yeah. And the only thing I can compare that to is when I drove that Tesla Model S. It was that kind of smile on your face driving a Viper.
It goes
Those
fast
tires were chirping
in a
in
straight
fourth
line.
gear.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
I mean,
yeah.
it
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
and as soon as you even tap the accelerator, your head was just, you were fighting. It was like being on the Gravitron. Like,
Yeah.
This is a
Smiling
big
the whole
old
way.
engine in that guy.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy powerful.
I've never seen anyone successfully ride around on a Tomahawk, the motorcycle that uses the Viper
Yeah.
engine. I think it was called Tomahawk.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think there's a
crazy one.
law against it.
There has to be.
Like
You-
you can build it, but no, it's never getting ridden.
Because you would never be
Well,
able
yeah,
to actually drive the thing
It
without
costs one human life to ride it. So as soon as a guy gets on it,
A challenge to other Dylan. He's a cyclist. That's the word they use, right?
No,
It's motociclette.
motociclette.
not those guys. Moto bike.
Yeah, it made 4 tires. Remember that? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dualies. Dually tires.
Yep.
It's a dually motorcycle.
So weird.
Still not as cool as a Tron motorcycle.
Requires one human life to operate.
You know, as soon as you fire that thing up, that's your you better make it good.
Yeah.
Hope you got no regrets.
That's in this country. That's the closest we get to being able to control our own suicide.
The world is overpopulated. I'm just saying.
It's like
Soylent fuel.
it's like
even the authorities are like, well, I mean, I'd press charges, but that was awesome.
It was silly sick, bro.
Oh, when I go out, I'm totally going out like that.
it's like the power from the kid from Carnival. You know,
Yeah.
you do awesome things. Awesomely bad things happen when you do it.
Yeah. Hopefully, just killing grass, right?
So is the Tomahawk the genie of motorcycles?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You'll get there. You won't remember. You won't remember much afterwards. You better hope your final destination is a hospital.
Is final destination.
Right. Where are you going? Hopefully to heaven.
All the way
Jury's
to
still
the
out.
all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen much about it. It's like, no, we lost it. How'd you lose it? Went back in time.
Right. Because someone put a Viper engine on a fucking motorcycle.
Yep.
It weighs 12 pounds without the engine. 17,000 pounds with the engine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Top speed plaid.
Oh no, we've gone plaid. Anything else we missed this week?
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
It's depressing enough out
We
there.
had
Yeah.
pizza. We didn't fight. Not really.
Not really,
Like, it's
no.
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I have a few thanks we need to throw out there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Let's do
okay.
some things.
Obviously, Tammy
For sure.
for not being here, but
But setting up for success.
dude, she like pre-tabbed us.
Yeah. It's a whole. There's a flow
There's
chart.
a spreadsheet and everything.
Yeah.
She
Builds a little diagram where people sit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm Dylan number one.
Actually, the only reason I didn't have a drink for you is because I didn't know what you were drinking, and I was like, it's probably the other vodka drink. And she's like, I don't. And she's like looking at the chart, trying to figure out like what that means.
funny.
There actually is a chart with our drinks and our names on. Just put a check mark next to it, and but she already had it laid out for the guest tender.
Yeah.
And she had a little sign review for podcast. We've not seen that in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I still have that awesome picture when Andrea convinced
Little hearts
those
and flowers
two
on
girls.
it, too. It's cool.
When Andrea convinced those two girls to put one of the reservation signs between their teeth and hold it up.
That's on our Facebook page.
Yeah, that's great. I should pull that up right now.
But so thanks for Tammy.
Yeah, thanks
for
Tammy.
being Tammy.
Yeah. Who else?
I forgot because they were not important as Tammy. So.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
Few things are.
Oh, Stabbing Western.
Oh, the other.
I'm just going to start. Sorry, go ahead.
The other minor things was the couple who were here, and I had to give them a tour of Don's Depot.
Oh, fun.
And I explained the history of Don's Depot to them.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
You're an
But
ambassador.
then,
Well, I've been here the whole time.
yeah, right up until they drove the wrong way down the one-way street, and now they're dead to us, aren't they, Dylan?
Well, that's because the guest bartender took over the rest of the tour. And, although part of the tour was Drunkcast, so
I don't.
Oh, thank you.
and they asked about it.
I don't think
That's good
that.
too, actually.
I don't think that the state posted, the city posted, street signs are the guest bartender's responsibility.
Well, my point being, it's not mine either because I passed that thing on to somebody else. I passed that buck down. Yeah, I kicked that little bucket somewhere else.
You just never.
Yeah, there it is. It's her pocket.
Have you seen that, Ben?
That might be the cover art for this episode. Flashback.
Andrew's like, you guys should put it between your teeth. It'd be super sexy. They're like, really? It'd be super sexy? Like, oh my God, it'd be so sexy.
It looks like they're biting into a chicken wing. That's not the sexiest bite I've ever seen.
Andrea was tearing those girls apart with her wonderful. You people are stupid. I hate you. But you're doing everything I tell you to do because I'm
no idea.
I'm more Andrea than you are.
I'm finally popular.
That was a fun night.
Let's go ahead and say goodnight. Ben, thanks for coming and hanging out with us,
man.
as always. Anytime, all the time. Adam, thanks for coming by, as
I
always.
miss you already.
Miss you already? Where'd he go? Oh, there. It's blinking. Fuck, it's so weird.
Object permanence.
I'm in superposition.
Dylan, thanks for helping run the show.
Yay.
If you'd like the show, you want to know more about the show, you can go to drunkcastlive.com. That's drunkcastlive.com for ringtones and Pokemon codes. You can go to facebook.com/drunkcastlive, at drunkcastlive on Twitter, at drunkcastlivepics on Instagram.
For friends.
For friendship. Well, Instagram apparently is the most dangerous thing for teens now. Did you guys see that?
Oh, really?
The
Even
social
more
network.
so than fidget spinners?
Yes.
Teens don't do fidget spinners.
Yes, they do.
No.
Not real teens.
That's
not
grade
teens with
schoolers.
friends.
I
They
think.
still meant 7-Eleven. That's not a teen.
For $9.
Well, how
I was where I heard you
self-diagnosed is said teen?
7-Eleven.
And how much do they buy into that shit?
You can get us at questions at Drunkcast Live. That's an email where you can send a question at drunkcastlive.com. Or you can text or call us at 802. That's 802-359-SHOT, 802-359-7468. You do that thing, you'll make us all very happy. If you want to use that, if you want to give it to someone as a joke, or if some guy is just completely fucking around, you can give it.
Oh, yeah.
Give them that number instead.
End of the night.
End of
Call
the night
me.
thing, you know?
That'd be pretty funny.
It would be
That
very
would be
funny. It'd be
we
fun.
we could work with that.
And we'll bring it on the show, and we'll share it, and we'll be like, this guy sucks. You know? It'd be fun. It'd be fun. So consider doing that in the future, NSA.
Their new segment, Did She Dodge a Bullet?
Yes.
You guys have some example questions that someone could send?
Let's see. Well, I actually have to pull something
Like-
up because I'm a different account
Let's make
now,
up one
whatever.
right now. Like, well, if you were going to send a shot.
Like our dream question, or...
So, if you want to try to give us the perfect example of like a thing that you like or you thought of or that you want to hear us talk about, we'll play the thing and we'll respond to it. It'll be a lot of fun.
Hit me with your best shot.
Exactly. Next week we have Neil and Todd coming back because they are the foreign correspondents.
Are they?
On Instagram, they're going to be going to Australia, and they want to send. They want us to send some stuff, just like koozies and things, and it'd be a lot of fun to talk about that project in more depth because they've already had a bunch of missteps that have been funny, and what that's going to be like and what we can do to help them on their journey because they want to be the Drunkcast Live foreign correspondents as they go all over the country or all over the world.
So send your donations.
So send your donations to. You can actually find it at drunkcastlive.com/donate. I think. So that's next week, and then we'll talk more when that happens. We'll see you next week. Yay!
We come to let you know what the deal is.